Sure I am. We got some furs and tree branches, paint them white, and then tie them to stone. Instant frostbite spider.
Frodnar, nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite spider. And if they do, they'll kill him. That's not much of a prank. Papas isn't too friendly with strangers. How up? Oh, we play tag. You're it.
Need a ride? I can take... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
Can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
As far as you need to go.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor take security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
expected more.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the fountain. Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than any desire.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
The day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Thank you, sir. Go right
Now
in.
then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador. What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do? What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters... Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
In the other parts of Skyrim?
Now that
I need
think
another
on it,
drink.
I did hear something rather interesting the other day.
Yes?
Apparently, the
Here you go, sir.
Red
The
Doctor
finest
saw
Colovian
her
brandy.
well over a month.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Anytime soon. Some say the ship suffered
Mm-hmm.
damage
Till
to
next
the
time.
hull when she struck an iceberg.
What does a fellow
Captain
need to
Sapphire
do to...
can't afford to
Ah,
repair
the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lit... If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon. Wonderful. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person.
You could say that
Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to
Let's go,
Ellenwyn,
before anyone notices
our
us.
mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already
So far, so
in bed
good.
with her.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder.
Fine.
Just
Take
stay
your hands
close
off
and
me.
let me do any
I'll be
talking.
good
Got it?
boy.
Follow me.
Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a
Who
drink,
comes,
quick.
Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize drinking moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw
I've
nothing.
looked at the feud between
Your gear. In that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Good luck.
Did you see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds. Never should have come.
need that money. I earned it.
You can't hide from me.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead already.
Move slowly.
Never should have come here. You're dead.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we
What?
have your accomplice.
Who? What?
Surrender
What do you want, then?
immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead already.
Move! Slowly!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guard. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What do you need, Dragonborn?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just...
People of Riften.
I was trained by some of the finest.
Never done an
warriors
honest day's
in
work in
Skyrim
your life for all that
who
coin you
wield the
carry.
blade as
Hey,
if
lad.
it was an extension of my own arm.
Lady Mara is displeased with your constant
Ah,
inebriation.
expecting free information, eh?
dragons filled with your
Help me
vile
deal with
liquid,
business
and
first.
embrace the
Then we'll
teachings
see
of
how I can help you.
and of kind.
Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware
Passing on
of
a
the
golden
chaos they
opportunity
saw.
is worse.
Enough, Maramar. We've
I've
all
got a
heard
bit of
the
an
trouble.
errand to perform, but I need an
No
extra
need to
pair of
use them as
hands.
an excuse to
And in
harass
my
our
line of work,
customers.
extra
Very
hands
well, Talon.
are well paid.
I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
Simple.
We're
I'm
not
going to
kicking
cause
you
a
out.
distraction.
Just keep
You're
the
gonna
servants
steal
at the
Medesi's
temple.
silver
Let
ring
us
from
all
a
stay in
strongbox under
peace.
his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branchet's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of bit. I'll be out in the market. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. I'll be at the market.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
What wasn't I clear about?
My skill in battle is un...
Okay, lad. Ready to make some coin.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry?
Okay, lad. Ready to... Good. Wait until I start the distraction. Then show me what you're made of.
Everyone,
New
gather
in
round.
town, eh? Here for the
Something
fishing.
amazing to show you that demands your attention. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of...
I'm warning you. Back off.
That's close.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all.
That's
Warning
close
you,
enough.
back off. I'm warning you.
Back off. Oh. Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Gather round, all. Gather round, all.
Come on, Brignold. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you...
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to face the...
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. Come.
That's close enough. What is it this time?
I'm warning you.
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to...
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It is time to face the Jarl's justice.
Hey,
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this. This way,
Keep your
everyone.
hands to
Over here.
yourself.
Gather round.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about...
get away from me!
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Don't put... No
Never should have come.
Somebody has...
Come on!
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It's time to...
You...
What wasn't I clear about?
You remind me of the shadow scales from the old histories.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Oh, no, you don't. It's what you want.
Get him! Kill him!
Crimes again.
Okay, lad. Ready? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
And, you know well I barely have any coin to call my own.
I'm something amazing to show you that demands your attention.
This way, everyone. Over.
I'm warning you. Back off. The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It is time to... Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthor. Mages in a burial crypt? No good can come to that.
Fresh meats and produce.
I guess I expected too much from you. I didn't think you'd get pinched. Can't say I'm surprised with the way things have been going around here.
I have them all.
But never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got the spark I'm looking for. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge. All right then, let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften, a tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
The finest oddities from Morrowind.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Take my advice.
Come to see Balorman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Face butcher is more like it from what
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really know how I can help. Well, when you put it that way, I think I do know the old guy you're talking about. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. I'll be here when you're done.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Have anything for us yet?
What was that? Two. There's the thing.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
I didn't think you had the stomach for it. Bucket, knife, book, inkpot, stone. No, no, no.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope after all. You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Thalmor agents have been seen in the Ratway.
Knife, yes.
This'll just take a moment.
Bucket, yes.
This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. That's better. Now we can talk. You, Dragonborn, is it really true? Important. Far more than even she realizes. If you are Dragonborn, then there is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly. Dragons, pah, they can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Oh, yes. The prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. Only the Dragonborn can stop Alduin. We must go, quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. I mean, just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Someone there? There's the Blaze agent. Kill him! Too easy.
This is not good.
Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth. Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
come back later. I may have some work for you.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Mm-hmm.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order. You hear the news? Those damn mages blew up Winterhold. Guess it was just a matter of time. Word is the College of Mages is back to normal.
Stay out of trouble, elf.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, you see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Aldrin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Aldrin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Always. Let's go see if we can find this Skyhaven Temple. looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes. Hey, let's see. You have the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left behind.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered? You would sear it in. This whole place appears to be a shrine to Raymond. He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
It's coming to life. You did it. After you, Dragon. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyhaven Temple.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Here is your friend. This battle has come at the beginning of time, when Alderman of the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their Dragonborn lords, the legendary Kraken. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord Twats, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patient. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in mythic symbol. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third map. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place. In search of the dragon.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Follow me. I will show you. Through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will throw away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving. Stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, there are many hungers it is better to deny than to feed. Drechni Nakib, discipline against the lesser aids in Kachnar, denial of the greater. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak? Understand fire as the Dove do. Show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. No? Why do you delay? Are you Dova? Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No. You seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Sokravakstruma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknusnikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the elderscroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Mage. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwatlan. They are fragments of creation. The Kelle, elder scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an elder scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Sofa Suyek. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that elder scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, With the elderscroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovahsos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Drem Yolok, greetings. Speak. I will listen.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout? And so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the elderscroll you seek. Perhaps not, but this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. You have learned so much, but there are many. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. Sky above, voice within.
Are actually